When you are betrayed by people who are close to you, this is what David went through. They lie, backstab you, frame you. And this is what David, and watch David, please. Give ear. I read from Psalm 51 now. Give ear to my prayer. This is David prays in anguish in respect to himself. Give ear to my prayer, O God. Do not hide yourself from my supplication. He calls it my supplication. David is looking for supply. He needed God to respond. Verse 2. We go through verse 8. Attend to me and hear me. The word hear means Shema. Hear me intelligently. I am restless in my complaint and mourn noisily. David said it got to a point. I mean, because of the voice of the enemy, and the reason why David is in so much anguish, he said in verse 3, because of the voice of the enemy, and because of the oppression of the wicked, for they bring down trouble upon me. In the wrath they hated me. This is the anguish and the pain of betrayal that David has to go through. Verse 4. Stay with me. There's a reason behind my heart, my madness. My heart, because of betrayal and faithlessness and deceitfulness, my heart is severely pained within me, and the terror of death has fallen upon me. You hear me? I'm getting to a point I think I'm losing my life. I'm losing it. Verse 5. Fearful. It got to a point in David's life, David became very fearful because of betrayal and disloyalty. Fearfulness and trembling have come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. This is David. I'm overwhelmed by terror because of what is happening in my life. Verse number 6. Stay with me. There's a reason behind my madness. And so I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove. David got to a point and said, I wish I had wings like a dove. Edward, I'll fly away and I'll be at rest. Have you ever been into a problem that you are in so much pain because of betrayal, and you are hurting, and you said, I wish I have wings like dove. I'll fly away. I'll fly away and get to a place where my soul can find rest. Verse 7. Indeed, I will wander far off and remain in the wilderness. You see what I'm going through? Selah. Use the word Selah there. I will wander afar off. I would prefer to even go and stay in the desert. Let me go in stay in a desolation in the desert. Then verse 8. I will hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. You know what he's saying? David said, I'm going to get to a point. I will hasten my escape from the windy storm. The word windy storm is tempest. There's a time he's going through a category 5 hurricane. David said, listen, the way I'm feeling, if I stay here, I will lose it. So what I'm going to do, I will hasten my escape. I will hasten my escape from a windy storm and tempest. If you ever enter a plane and the plane goes through a storm, the pilot does not slow down. They try to fly out of the storm, because if they don't get out of the storm, they're going to be in trouble. David got to a point, what he was thinking is how he will hasten his escape out of the tempest of storm, out of the hurricane and the tempest of life. And in verse, we saw David prays in anguish in respect to himself. Verse 9 to verse 15, we see David prays in anger in respect to his enemies. You didn't get me very well. Verse 1 to 8, David prays in anguish, in pain, in respect to himself, what he was going through. Now, we see how David will pray in anger in respect to his enemies. David is now angry, and he begins to pray for his enemy. And look at what the first thing David said. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Please stay with me. Destroy, O Lord, and divide them. I had to look at it from different translation. What David was praying here is, let what happened in Babel happen to my enemies. Destroy them and divide their tongue. The word destroy literally in Hebrew, cause confusion in the midst of them, divide their tongue. Like you did in Babel, in the Tower of Babel. Babel means confusion. You cause confusion by dividing their tongue for them not to understand themselves. David is crying now in so much anger. Destroy, O Lord, divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. I will read from the Lamb version. Confuse, O Lord, and divide their tongue. AAT. Destroy, O Lord, and render useless their tongue, that they will not be able to communicate. Destroy their plan, O Lord, and confuse their tongues. Destroy them, O Lord, and confuse their plan. Ladies and gentlemen, the word destroy means confusion. The meaning is this: may such confusion and division that occur at Babel happen to his enemies. David is praying that division that happened to the people in Babel, that they could not build, they could not continue the project, let it happen to my enemies. David is angry, prays in anger now. Let's read from verse 9 to verse 15. Verse 10. Verse 10. Day and night they go around. These people, day and night they go around. It's on its war. Iniquity and trouble are also in the midst of it. Day and night they go around. These people go around. It's on its war. Iniquity and trouble are also in the midst